If you're watching this, then I have a hypothesis that you are probably working 9 to 5 and you are looking for an opportunity or information on how you can build a business while you're still working full time. The job pays your bills. Of course, that's right. You've got a 9 to 5, you've got a 10 to 4, you've got a 9 to 6 probably, and it's paying bills. But deep down you, there's always that voice that's telling you that you want more, that you can do more, that you can probably start a business, or you have a business idea that you have been thinking about and you just can't, the idea of the business just can't leave your mind. And sometimes maybe you are tired of building someone else's dream and you just want to take an opportunity and build your own dream. And taking note that your job is already taking much of your energy, your space, your mental space, and your time, how do you maneuver? How do you start maneuvering to build your own business and without quitting your job? So this video, I break down 6 practical strategies, lessons, or steps that personally I've used and that can also help you in building your dream business on the side while you are still employed. I've shared some tools, I've shared some strategies, and I've shared also some what has worked for me. So it has no fluff, it has no unnecessary information, just direct steps that will help you to start and build your own business while you're still employed. Step number 1, get clear on your business and your goals. When you're still employed, it's paramount to understand and choose a business model and a business style that suits your lifestyle, that suits your current lifestyle or situation now that you are employed. You have to focus on a model that has more flexibility, that has got low startup costs, and that is not necessarily easy for you to implement, but a model that you really understand, because you don't have the whole time to execute the business idea, because you are still in another job. You are still having a full 9 to 5, a job opportunity that is 9 to 5. So you need to have a business model that has got particular features, that has got particular characteristics. Step number 2 is that you need to set clear goals and understand from within, like, why are you starting this business? Are you starting this business with the sole reason of it replacing your 9 to 5? Are you starting it as just a side hustle that will grow as a side hustle, or are you just testing your passion? So it's very clear that you understand the reason why you are starting this business, and doing so will help you to structure, will help you to organize it in a way that will be able to benefit you and even your business going forward. The last step under setting your goal is for you to write down your 90-day target, your 3-month target, so that every action that you do has got some sense of direction. Why is this important? Because this will help you with clarity, this will help you with focus, this will help you with paying attention to only those things that matter. Step number 2 is master your time through scheduling and micro scheduling. Time is your biggest asset here, and because it's already being taken up by someone else, your employer or what you are doing. So when you don't treat time as a very valuable thing, you might use a lot of time either on the job that you're already doing or on this other business that you're starting, and will not be able to give it full attention, or in other words, you will compromise your job. So audit your daily schedule, audit your daily tasks to know where do you have smaller chunks of time that can be channeled back into building your business. The mistake that most people do, I did this when I was beginning, is thinking that you'll have a big chunk of time where you can just slot in your business hours. And the honest truth is that no, you'll not have a big chunk of time where you slot in the business hours. The truth is that you'll keep having the 30 minutes, 1 hour, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, and it's up to you to creatively use those free smaller pieces of time to slot in the time that you will need to do your business. Still under time, use time blocking to assign dedicated business hours before or after work. If you don't block your time, then probably you'll never have the opportunity to work on your business when you're still employed. So blocking your time will imply that on your calendar, those times that are already allocated for your 9 to 5 for your job, those ones are blocked. Then any other remaining time, you block them so that you can allocate them to you can allocate them for your business. And by doing so, it will give you a sense of direction. It will give you a sense of accountability, knowing that because I've already blocked this particular time for my business, then you will use that particular opportunity to build your business. Another technique under mastering your time is work in focused sprints. Use techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where you are doing 25 minutes, you are doing 30 minutes focused on one task, then you do a break, then you focus on the other task. So this will increase your productivity in short bursts of time that will be able to propel you to greater height. Step number 3 is you have to focus on high impact activities only. I'll talk about leverage later on, but as you're growing your business, you have to focus on high impact activities only. These are impacts that will give you 80% of the results. When you're growing that business, identify core tasks, identify core activities that will actually move your business forward. Things like building a product, things like selling, things like audience building, and things like serving particular clients. Concentrate on these major activities or major tasks that will actually give you results. And while you're doing this, drop perfectionism. Just start, just launch ugly, improve fast. You actually don't need a fancy website, you don't need a fancy logo, you don't need a fancy camera. I started my video with a phone. Of course, I still use a phone, but over time I've come to learn that you don't need those things that you think in your mind that you need them. You don't need that website, you don't need that good looking office. Just start with what you have and where you are. Step number 3 under focus is use the 80-20% rule. 20% of your actions create 80% of the results. So double on those. Double on your 20% of action that will give you 80% of the results. Step number 4 is you have to build repeatable systems and automate most of your work and most of your function and most of your responsibilities. Why? Because your time is already taken up. So it calls for a business mindset to document your workflows. Know what you do when, and then those workflows, those functions that are repetitive, functions that can be automated, those functions that are always repeating themselves, like for example, posting content, answering questions, Q&As, onboarding clients. Those are functions or tasks that should become a template or a checklist, so that you don't have to be physically, manually there for those tasks and for those activities to take place. What can you use? You can use tools like Trello, Notion, ClickUp, and Google. Google has got also a number of tools that you can use to automate some tasks and stay organized in your dealings. Then the last technique, still under a system, is automate where possible. Things like email replies, emails coming and you have to reply to them, content scheduling, sending an invoice can be done by automation. And when you automate them, you are going to free up your mental bandwidth, you're going to free up your mental space and headspace so that you can use your time to do other things. Step number 5 is protect your energy and stay consistent. Look at it like you're actually having 2 jobs in one. You have got your 9 to 5, and then there's this business that you are starting. And so it's important that you protect your energy. It's important that you stay consistent. Why? Because if you start chasing the hustle culture, you will break. Your system will break. So don't chase the hustle culture. Schedule breaks. Schedule, have rest. Have time to rest. Have time to check in on how you have been doing, and track your progress weekly. Track your progress even daily, on a daily basis, consistently. This book, How how to get more done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months. Talks about you being able to track your work, track that you do on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, and this will help you to improve on what you have done before it's too late. Remember that small consistent efforts always compound over time. Only zero doesn't compound, but any small effort compounds consistently over a given period of time. Even if you can focus 5 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours in a week, it will compound into months, it will compound into years over a long period of time. The last step is leverage. Try and leverage everything as much as possible. Now, what's leverage? Leverage is using the skills or the people or the circumstance that is around us to our own advantage in building our business. So in leverage, we're going to discuss around 4 things that you could leverage as you grow your business when you are already employed. So leverage skills from your job. What does this imply? By the fact that you are employed, you've got a particular set of skills, you've got a particular knowledge skill set, got a particular a bank of experience that you can use in your business. Look at this in this manner. Skills like project management, skills like sales, skills like marketing and event writing. Because by the virtue that you already have those skills, just directing them to your business will help you save a lot of time, to save a lot of money, because it would have taken you time and money to learn these particular skills that you need when you are starting your business. You can also leverage tools and platforms. There are tools, there are platforms that you can leverage to your own advantage. Tools like artificial intelligence tools, platforms like Etsy to sell your products if you want to sell, platforms like Upwork, platforms like Shopify, platforms like Gumroad. When you want to sell your products or your services, they really help you to reduce the workload and to invest in other platforms that would have taken you a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of other resources like the manpower to create and develop them. You can also leverage people by hiring freelancers for basic tasks like design, like administration, like social media management. When you hiring people, learn how to delegate early. Delegation will save you a lot of time that you have used to do tasks that are way below or that don't add a lot of value to you or to your business. Tasks that are way below your hourly rate, those are tasks that should be delegated so that you can channel your effort and energy to those tasks that are more engaging and those that will give a lot of value to your business as you grow. Then finally, leverage your network. Tell trusted colleagues, tell friends, your family, your closest relatives, because this could be your customers, this could be your connectors, and this could be your collaborators when you're building up your business. The goal is to amplify. Basically, when talking about leverage, the goal is to amplify results without multiplying your time investment into that particular thing that you are doing. So in conclusion, when building your business, when you are employed, you don't need an extra 40 hours, an extra 30 hours in a week to start. It starts by those small bits. Start small, because at the end of the day, you need discipline, you need systems, and you need the right mindset for you to begin. And as you think about beginning, don't wait for perfect time. Don't wait for perfect conditions, because at the end of the day, they don't exist. Start small and stay consistent over time, because this will build momentum. If this video has helped you now, give it a like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I would love to know what kind of business you are building and probably cheer you up, because I know how it feels. And remember, it's not about having time, it's about creating time for the life that you want. And just start. Don't wait for perfect opportunities. As I've said, just start, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and bye bye.